What's going on? What's going on, BBK family? BBK family, tap in, tap in, tap in. Welcome back to Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels, you guys. And tonight is Hump Day, as you already know, and we're doing our nightly Hump Day every week, Wednesday night, live, you guys. So I hope that you guys join me on tonight. Let me cut my phone on vibrate, and hopefully we have a good live tonight. Hold on, you guys. I gotta clean the camera. It's kind of blurry or something. That's a little bit better. But again, welcome to Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn your post notification bell on to all so you don't miss anything that we drop over here at Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. All of that information is down in the description box below. Also, in any other videos that you might catch or anything like that, you guys, you can follow us on Instagram at big boss Rockwilder Kennels. I'm tripping. And on TikTok at big underscore boss underscore Rockwilders. You can follow my husband on Facebook at AD Brown on Facebook, you guys. Also, as you're coming into the chat tonight, please and thank you. Bless it. Bless you. Please hit that like button as you come in, you guys, to show us some love and support as you always do. And we're gonna get the ball rolling tonight. So yeah, I hope everybody is also having a productive, safe work school week, you guys, so far. 2 days left of the week, and I hope it's going wonderful for you guys as well. Y'all see, I got my broke best friend with me tonight in attendance. She's actually woke, eating on her fingers, and just got to eating a good bottle. Say hey to the BBK family. Say hey, BBK family. You not gonna say hey, Chinky? You ain't white good. Come on, let's burp. But yeah, we gonna get the night going. You see yourself? You do? You do? You noticed it? It's okay. But we're gonna get the night going tonight. Hopefully, we have some good conversation and good topics to discuss tonight, you guys. So yeah, don't feel be afraid. Feel free to drop those comments in the comment section of the chat. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. What's going on, Anthony? I see you. Oh yeah, you didn't join in the last time, but I ain't gonna even mention it. But you already know what it is, because it's just too. They what the good job, Shinky. Uh, they did horrible on last week, but I mean week 4 last, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But thank you, appreciate that. And just as spoiled as she want to be too. Yes, you are, and you know it. What's going on, Bernardo? Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Somebody gave you a rose. Say thank you. Can you say thank you? Say thank you for my woes. Appreciate that. But yeah, you guys, so what's been going on with you guys since we talked on last week? I gotta set my timer for and have y'all been keeping up with the videos and the shorts that we've been dropping since I talked to you guys on last week? Appreciate that. Oh yeah, you already know. I told you. You thought it was gonna be the other way around, but I knew it was gonna be different. But like I said, that's another topic of discussion, because what they did after that was absolutely horrible. So I hope that they got a chance to get their mind together last week, because we got to do something different this weekend. We got to do something different. Oh yeah, she definitely getting bigger. It's like she grows every day, but to me and to y'all, because y'all don't see her every day, but y'all get a glimpse of her every week if she up. But yeah, she's definitely getting bigger. She'll be 4 months on the 28th, you guys. So that's a big step. Ain't that right, Shinky? That could be 4 months. That'll be 4 months. Here, let's do big. Just you don't want to talk to the people, but you want to be in the limelight. What's going on, Rocky? Good evening. Good evening. But yeah, you guys. Like I say, we just gonna we got our hour on here that we do every Wednesday night. Normally, I post it on Instagram for people that follow us on Instagram. I normally put it on there in the store, letting everybody know that we're gonna be live. But I did not today. I ain't gonna lie. I absolutely forgot. How I forgot, I don't know. But it's just been one of them days. And it kind of slipped my mind. So until Bay said something. So that's what happened. I'm just gonna be honest. It happens. You know, hey, but we're here, and that's the main thing that matters. So let's get it going. Anybody got some questions, comments, or concerns? Um, just throwing it out there. What you guys want to talk about? Again, I like doing my lives like that. Sometimes I do have exact topics that I want to talk about, but in this case right now, lately I haven't had exact topics too much to talk about. I just kind of go off you guys' feedback, and I like that because the questions that you ask, and the things that people answer, replying back to, it keeps the conversation going. Um, so it's a big help to me because sometimes I just be like, I don't know what I want to talk about, but so yeah. Let's y'all have any questions or comments, drop them down in the comment section and we can go ahead and get this started. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna go to the comments of the videos and kind of probably answer some of those questions if there are any, and go from there. Oh, I wanted to ask for those that follow us on Instagram. I When I posted the other day of the video, the link for the video with the two females on there, I put a poll on there and asked the question: do y'all think that those are real she-males? Like, what was their opinion on them? If you watch the video, and now I am of course the poll is already gone because the post only lasts 24 hours. But I'm asking you guys now on the live, how do y'all think Coco and Legend are looking? Of course, Coco is our up and coming. She's still young. Y'all know who Legend is. Y'all seen her growing and everything like that. What are y'all inputs and comments on how she's looking so far? Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Heath Simmons, thank you. Um, Let me see. Somebody said Legend is the truth. Uh Dre Walker said either Legend plus Beast or Legend plus Mo 3. I need one of those. Hey, you never know what might happen. Somebody said the bone structure. She definitely has that. She is a true definition of our she-male. Because until for people that see her, that didn't know who she was, they think that that's a male, like for real, for real. Hold on. Appreciate that, Ryan Clark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that for the super chat. We appreciate that. As always, you're always giving us something and just showing us love, and we appreciate that from the bottom. Um, we gonna probably, I don't know when, don't quote me on it, y'all, but we probably gonna have to do some kind of. It's not gonna be a raffle. I guarantee you that it's not gonna be a raffle right now, but we probably gonna do something in the near future just to like a giveaway. It's not gonna be a puppy. Um, but it'll be something just to show our love and gratitude to you guys. And I know that we've been talking for a long time. What is wrong with you? You want to sit in your pillow? We've been talking for a long time, saying how we're gonna do the appreciation to the customers and come out and people see the dogs and just do a cookout. And people that's gotten dogs from us, if you able to make the drive or whatever, we'll probably be able to do that in the near future. Seeing how we got a lot of space and opportunity to do it now. So we might be able to do that in the near future. Um, so honestly, it's really nothing that we feed them in particular to get them to that size. As you all know, or for people that don't know, we used to feed Victor. That's what we used to hold on, let me get this situated. But we used to feed the dogs Victor, you guys. But you know, on last year, um we had they had the big recall and everything, and you know, we switched from Victor to the Diamond Naturals chicken and rice. And since we've been using that, it's actually worked out better for us. They like it a little bit better. I'm trying to get this situated, y'all. They like it a little bit better than they did the Victor. And I guess it's because, you know, after you've eaten something for so long, you kind of get kind of tired of it. I mean, that's just like with anything. You get burnt out on it and stuff like that. But so we switched from the Victor to the Diamond Naturals chicken and rice at all stages of life. And what all stages of life means, from puppies to your senior dogs, they every stage of life can eat that particular food. And like I say, they tend to like that a little bit better. They eat it up, you know, a lot better than they did the Victor. And of course, you know, we feed mix in the baked chicken in their food every night. So that's mainly what we do, and then the occasional raw chicken leg. Sometimes we used to do the beef, but we haven't done it in a while. But it's nothing in particular that we use to beef them up. It's just they just eat well, and I mean, just the genetics is what have them like that. Um, uh, and same with Debo. Debo, one thing about Debo has always been big like that. I mean, he's always been big like that from a very young pup to what he is now, almost what, 7 years old, 6 years old. He'll be this year. So yeah, he's always been like that. So we don't give him no special diet just because he Debo, even though he's spoiled. But yep, there you go. So yeah. Um Appreciate that. Yeah, Coco, to me, she looks like a mix between her dad and her mom to me, but she's gonna be extra extraordinary. Like she's very, very beautiful in real life, and she's growing into her own self. I think in the near future, she, you know, when we do actually start using her, which will not be no time soon, of course. It probably won't be to a couple years from now. Um, but she's definitely gonna be a showstopper. For real, for real. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. In a minute, she gonna be. I'll be glad when she learn how to get this binky and put it back in her mouth when she spit it out instead of kicking and stuff to have me to put it back in her mouth. But in a minute she'll be crawling around here and teeth be growing in and all of that other stuff. So yeah. Yeah, Debo is definitely from another planet. He, you know, when we first got him, we knew he was something special and something gonna be something different than, you know, all the dogs we've ever had. Which, you know, when we first got Debo, if you go back to on our page and our videos and go all the way back to the very, very, very beginning, when we start posting videos, we you seen our bully that we had, which her name was Chanel. She passed away, so that's how Debo's daughter Chanel, aka freaking Frack, got her name from her. So we had bullies then, um, and we just decided to go a different route, and that's how we ended up with Debo and Ciroc in the very, very beginning. So yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, everybody for the most part kind of branched out, but a lot of people either went with uh with the diamond naturals, or um some people start trying the Royal Canin. Royal Canin I heard was good, but it's very, very expensive. Um and then I think the next best one probably was uh the pro plan and the black bag. I don't know which one. I don't really know, but we didn't do a lot of switching trying to figure out which one because when you start doing that, uh it start messing with their stomach, and then you know you already having to deal with their stomach from switching one food to, so you don't want to do too much. What? Really? You want to talk to? Well, you got to start. You looking at the camera. You got to talk to the people. You can't just be making the noises. You see yourself. It said here, sit up some more, sit up some more, so you can see. You see him. You want to see who I'm talking to? You can't read yet. I'm reading what they saying. You waving? Don't nobody want to see no bubbles. No, they don't want to see your bubbles. They don't want to see your bubbles. But but yeah, so um that's what we stuck to that. We tried it, and we just stayed with that once they even brought it back. So yep. Um Yeah, it's a couple people that we know used that sport mix and was mixing it with the Victor. I guess just to balance it out or whatnot. But we never used the sport mix, but some people like how they do it for their dog. So I mean, this is in one of these cases, if it worked for you, then and your dog like it, then hey, by all means, keep doing it. But you know, um, but yeah, I prefer the diamond over the Victor myself as well, because not only do they like it better, they eat up their food better than they were when they were eating with the Victor. You see yourself, you just waving and all that other stuff. Um, but um, dang, she made me lose my train of thought because I looked down at her. Um, it just, and then furthermore is their poop. Like when they poop with that Victor, even though we was feeding them the I think it was the chicken and brown rice mix, because we had been stopped using the purple bag. They had stopped liking that bag long time ago. But it was just no poop don't smell good at all, regardless. But it was a different smell. So I think that might have had something to do with it as well. I think over time, like I said, because the only thing we were using for the longest was Victor, and his start uh probably messing with the stomach or something. I don't really know, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely try it. Definitely try and see which one your dog likes. I would start small, whichever dog food you decide to use. Start with something small, then see how they like it, and then if they like it, then keep going with it. But you just gotta gradually give it to them and see how they like it. And then some people put all sorts of stuff in their dog's food. Eggs. I know eggs is good for their coat and eyes, of course. Coconut oil, flaxseed, vitamins. I mean, it just really depends. If that's something that you want to do, then you can do it. Us personally, when we run in this kennel, I feel like people running the kennel with over more than 5 dogs, it's very expensive. Even though having a kennel and being successful is gonna be expensive anyway, but when you're trying to feed like that, it can be very, very expensive. Trust me, we've been down that road before as well. So it just, if you just got one or two, maybe three dogs, four dogs at the most, then yeah, you can definitely do all that. But trying to do that with 20 plus dogs, nah. I don't recommend. Um Yeah, I heard Bill Jack. It was a customer long time ago, named that, and I didn't know what it was. And then one particular day, I had seen it in Walmart in the frozen food section. It was a section, and it wasn't in the dog section. You know how they have the fresh pet stuff over there in its own little refrigerator in the dry dog food section. This was actually on the regular aisles with the regular food, and I just so happened to see it. It was actually by the ice cream to be exact, and I seen it and I was like, oh, so this is that stuff that they were talking about. But I never used that either. Um uh I never used that either, so I don't know how that would go. We used to do the boiled chicken method. We've always used leg quarters. But we used to boil it. I used to boil it in the beginning, but again, after, because we had to find something for Debo to eat. Um when he was just a pup, because y'all know he bougie and very, very picky. If he don't have chicken in his food, he will just look at it. But with the diamond, I'm gonna be real. With the diamond, he might not kill it, but he will eat some of it, which is good. So that's a good thing. That's one reason why we stuck to the diamond um as well, because it to get Debo to eat, that's a good thing. So but yeah, we started out doing the boiled chicken, but then after a while, it was like, when you boil chicken, I don't care how much you season it. You can season the water, you can season the meat itself, but it's very, very bland. And I don't over season they chicken when I cook it for them, but I wanted to have some kind of flavor on top of this dog food that they eat. But it was just after a while they just didn't like it no more and stopped eating it like that. So I had to figure out another way to incorporate that chicken to mix into their food. And I think one time we had like some leftover barbecue chicken or something we had, or rotisserie chicken that we had or something like that, and we put it in their food and mixed it up and everything, and they killed it. So that's where the whole bake method came into play. um and have been doing it ever since. So yeah. uh yeah, we're gonna do our boy if you've been watching the videos, you notice Abel, the brown bubble. When it's time for him, we will. Diamond just came out of heat this go around, so her next heat situation, I call it situation. Next heat situation, we'll probably try to do something with them then. Uh, but it just really depends on when he's ready to do it. But that's the whole purpose of us getting Abel, was for Diamond. But again, like we've been saying since we had got Diamond, Diamond is not going to be bred like that, like we do our Roddies. I should say our Roddy program that we have. Diamond will just get bred, spur of the moment. If we have enough people, which I know we do, because people been asking about getting a puppy from Diamonds ever since we got her. But once we actually do it and then we put it out there to you guys, and we get enough people that actually want a puppy from her, which we gonna still do the breeding with them, but yeah, we definitely let you guys know when we do it. So yeah, just stay tuned on that. Um the purple bag of next level. Okay. I can actually look it up now, and we can I can kind of give my input and let the people know what it is, what it look like and stuff like that. Purple. Okay, see, I've never seen this. Um, I've never seen this. My first time ever seeing it. Uh, Never even heard about it. But for the people that don't know, this is what it is. Right there, that's what it looks like. Um, it's next level super premium pet food, high pro professional adult gluten free beef dry dog food. And this for active dogs and puppies. Let's see, it has 26% protein, 18% fat, and 4.5% of fiber. Um, let's see. Uh, I'm trying to. Okay, it says the next, uh, the VX Advantage for dogs. The every next level recipe starts with the premium proteins and is then elevated with our proprietary yeah, I can't even get it out. I know the word, but I can't get it out. Don't you hate that sometimes? Blend the VX Advantage, a scientifically formulated combination of vitamins, nutrients, and probiotics designed to support immunity, digestion, metabolism, and whole body health. So, from what I see, it say it's made with gluten free grains. Um, Again, this is my first time ever hearing about it. If you guys want to try it, I see it's you can get it on Chewy and it's another place. Amazon, of course, you can get everything off Amazon. They have a puppy, a high pro puppy bag. It's a blue bag with the little puppies on it. They have Rockwallers on it, so it must be for the Rotties. Then they have another one. Then they have one that has a bully on it. So it looks pretty decent. Um, so yeah, but I'll definitely keep doing my research on it to see what it is and stuff like that. But yeah. Um, oh yeah, we've tried Blue Buffalo. I know back a few years back we were trying to back when we were trying to figure out uh what kind of food to start feeding them because they had stopped eating the purple bag of it. This when we were using the purple bag of Victor. They stopped really eating it. Regardless if we had the chicken in it or not, they stopped really wanting it. Um and we tried the uh what was it? I think it was Purina. I think it was the Purina. Let me see. Can't remember. But it was the Purina. I think it was the Purina. Yeah. It was the uh Purina one. That one. The red bag. The chicken and rice formula. They liked that one. They did like that one. We tried that one for a while. Um, but then it was like they did eat it, but then it was like the weight like where we wanted them, it wasn't sticking. It was kind of leaning them down even more than what we liked. So we just kind of switched. Um, but then we would either do that the Purina one or the Buffalo. Now the Buffalo did them a little bit better than the Purina. But then, of course, after time, probably a month, maybe, probably not even that. Yeah, probably a good month because I know we used the Purina for a while. We went back to our old faithful Victor, and they started back eating it. So I don't know, maybe they just had got tired of it for a while. But you see my broke best friend, she can't hang for nothing. Done went to sleep. Um, so but yeah, that we've definitely tried that, and eat whatever dog food we do use. It always we try to get the chicken flavor because they like the chicken flavor. Um, you know, better than regular old no flavor because Victor don't have purple bag the purple bag. We've used the purple bag. They don't really like. We never really used the teal bag. We did maybe once when we had just our bullies, but they didn't even really eat the teal bag. But we have used the teal bag. We used the green bag, and I think we used the yellow bag once. But those bags, they don't have any flavor. It's just straight dog food. And then that's when we decided to try the chicken and rice flavor. And like I say, we just try to stick to that. So um yeah, they did. It was a dang moth. It was a salmonella scare that they had in the factory. It was had gotten into a batch of the dog food, and they just recalled all of it, every single one. So yeah, they did. This doggone moth. It's always either see. Last week it was a stinky freaking fly bothering me. Now it's a moth in here, but hopefully the moth it'll go away by itself. It ain't gonna keep bothering me. But yeah, yeah, definitely. Try combinations. If your dog likes raw, um, then mix it with it. But I will say, this is just opinion, our opinion. I mean, what we've seen off firsthand experience. The beef, I mean the chicken, like when we say a snack, that's what we mean, just a snack. This is not for dinner. This is just a snack. And when we do the snack, we don't do it every day. We don't give it to him every day because what'll happen is, and this is one reason why Debo is the way he is now. What'll happen is they'll get accustomed to just eating that chicken or that raw meat and don't want to eat the dog food. Some of them do, some of them don't. But our dogs, because they so spoiled and bougie, you can't give them both because they gonna either eat the chicken and not eat the dog food, or eat the dog food and don't eat the chicken. But 9 times out of 10, that ain't even no option. They gonna eat that chicken regardless. But I ain't gonna lie though, some of my dogs will eat their dry dog food. Like we had them days if I don't feel like cooking no chicken that day, and we want to let them just chill because they've been going ham on chicken, or we didn't make it to the store to get none before got too late to fix it. And I just give them dry. Then some of them, majority of them will, and just Debo won't eat his. For the most part, unless he just in one of his moods and decides to eat some of his dry dog food. But yeah. But yeah, you want to make sure you kind of balance it out. And then like the summertime, you guys, you want to not give them as much raw chicken. Especially if they're outside. If they're outside dogs, you don't want to give them too much because it'll start to kind of upset their stomach. And again, they'll start just growing accustomed to just eating that raw meat and don't want to eat their dog food. And then it be so hot. So we, for the most part, and whether it's hot summertime or not, we give them raw probably maybe once or twice, 3 times out of the week. And it's not back to back, it's spread out, or just maybe one time a week. It just really depends because we go through so many bags of 10-pound bags of chicken. It's ridiculous. So I'll be like, look, either they gonna eat this raw chicken snack right now and eat dry tonight, or they ain't gonna eat no raw piece of chicken right there and get their chicken and their dog food today. So pick whichever one. It don't matter to me, but you need to pick which one. But yeah, they do good. And again, like I say, we did do the beef. At one point in time, we were doing getting the brisket, and I would grind it up, freeze it, and we will mix it into their food. Another thing that you can try as well is oatmeal. Oatmeal is good to mix with their food too. It just adds a little bit of more to get them full. You don't have to put as much food in there, because just like if you eat a regular old bowl of oatmeal, you'll be, if you get a nice sized bowl of oatmeal, it'll put some, make you stick, and you don't be as hungry. um so you can definitely try adding oatmeal to your dog food. You can either put it in there, uncooked, or what we do, especially when we have enough time, we cook the oatmeal and then put it in there. It just makes it easier to mix it up and stuff like that. Just kind of make it look taste a little bit better. You could try that. And then some people use dietary supplements. They have supplements that you could put on their food. Uh, and mix it up, and make them gain weight. I know I've heard of that Bully Max stuff. A lot of people was using Bully Max. I know it say bullies, but some people like how it was doing their dog. So it's just depending on what you want to try. Uh, but every dog is different. You know, you just have to see trial and error. But you just have to see. But again, yeah, you can do rice. We used to do rice too, especially back in the day when missed the feed store, or whatever, and you got a big old bag of rice in there, and you got some chicken. Hey, you boil this rice, and put that chicken in there, and hey, that's dinner for the night. You get your dog food tomorrow. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But yes, definitely you can use rice as well. Cook your rice. Cook, for the people that don't know, that's never done it. Cook the rice first, especially cook the rice. With the oatmeal, you can kind of go either or. But I know, and we used to do the eggs. Put the whole egg in there. You can crack it and put the shell in there, or you don't have to put the shell, but definitely crack it before you put it in there. It just helps their coat shine better. Um, and yeah, I mean, some people do fruits. Some people put vegetables in there. Some vegetables they can eat. I know carrots, squash, pumpkin. They can eat that type of stuff. Apples, they can eat that type of stuff. Blueberries. There's a couple other things that they can eat. That you can put, that people put in their food. So yeah, I mean, if you want to experiment, again, it's to each his own. If you want to do that, if people that have the kennels out there, if you want to do that for all your dogs, by all means do it. I'm not stopping nobody. But it can get a little expensive. But uh if you just have maybe one or two, three dogs at the most, and you want to do that, then yeah, you could definitely do that as well too. um so yeah, that was a good um question about the food and stuff like that. But like we've always said, it's not too much on what you feed your dog or how much you feed your dog. It's all boils down to the genetics of the dog. If it's in that dog to be big bone, muscular, girthy, uh, big old blocky head, big bone structure, big paws, just that all around gladiator of a dog, then that's what it's gonna be. But if it's not in the cards for the dog to be that, then I mean, hey, the best thing to do is just love that dog, and feed it well, treat it good, make sure it has a wonderful life, and that's about it that you could do. But you always want the best. That's why we always say do your research, you guys. Do your research in whatever option, whichever route you decide to go. When you getting these dogs, whether you buying a Rottie or a Chihuahua, do your research and make sure that when you're spending your money, you're getting the best. You don't never want to cheat yourself, treat yourself. Because you know just because, and I'm not saying, because you can, I know it's possible you can spend $500 and get a top of the line A1 dog. But by spending a little bit of extra more uh money for whatever you want, then you get that top of the line. It's kind of like, I've never had it, but I've heard it's just like caviar. You don't want to get cheap caviar, because you try cheap caviar for your very first time tasting it, and you'll probably never want it again. But if you spend that extra money for the best, it might be the best thing you ever had, and it's possibility that you go back for it again. So it's the same thing. When you're buying these dogs, you always want the best, and you want to do your research. Research is the key. Research is the key to anything that you do. Um, in the very beginning when I used to do my lives, you guys would ask for the old heads that's been with us since the very, very beginning when we were able to start doing our lives. People would ask different questions on our opinion and uh input on different situations and scenarios and stuff like that. And if I didn't know, I had to, hey, I'm gonna look that up, get the right answer, or the answer to my knowledge the best suits the question that you guys asked me, and I get back to you on the next live. And that's what I used to do. If I didn't know something, I'm still learning with this business, learning about the breed, better to better the breed, and just in general of being a successful, you know, kennel owner, to running this business. Because you never stop learning. It's something new out there that you learn about every day. I mean, furthermore, is like technology with um getting the dogs pregnant. Even though it's probably been around for a while now. Artificial insemination is just like with um us human females. They do the same thing with us as well. But with anything, all the different things out there, you know, just to put it out there, like checking the estrogen levels. Some people do that each time they get ready to breed their dog, and what it is showing the levels of your dog's estrogen. How long she has before you can breed her, to get her pregnant and stuff like that. It just really depends on what you want to do with your kennel. Each kennel is different in how they run it. But doing your research on everything is the key to everything that you do. And I have a question, speaking on that topic of like artificial insemination and estrogen levels and stuff like that. What are you guys' input on AIs versus natural breedings? Do you guys prefer to do the natural breeding? Are you more old school? Hey, let them do what they do, or you rather go the route of the new age, the AI version? What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section telling me what you guys think on that. Me personally, I guess you could say I'm old school with it, especially if you have two dogs that are more than capable of of breeding naturally versus artificial insemination. I feel like go that route. Now, if it gets to a point where I feel like, and this is just me personally, I feel like if you have a female that you have to get artificial inseminated every time you breed her, then I mean, why have her in your program if she can't get bred naturally? Now, for y'all come from my head in the comments, I know now you have some females that are just throwed off in the brain. They just don't like to be mounted. They don't like it. Their attitude is too bad for it, and they just don't have time dealing with them boys like that. So I get it, but is it worth going through all the trouble of it versus just letting them go in the backyard or in the back room or whatever, however you do your thing, and let them do what nature has them to do? If they were in the wild, they'll be naturally breeding. They ain't finna go run to the vet and say, "Hey, I'm trying to get some pups. Can you go on and shoot my girl up?" So we can get this thing going. It's not gonna happen that way. So I look at a lot of things of having these dogs as like being in nature, in the natural setting. because regardless of the breed, in my eyes, all canines and all dogs came from the our ancestors of a wolf. And you know either it's just like us human women. Either you can carry a child to full term and get pregnant, or it's just not in your cards to have a baby. And I feel like that's the same way with these dogs. Sometimes it's just not in their DNA to get pregnant. And I feel like it doesn't have anything to do with that particular dog. I mean, it could just be anything, that's something underlining that you don't see in normal, regular vet checkups and stuff like that. I- That's what I feel. Now, I could be wrong. Everybody has their own opinion on it. That's why I asked you guys, what do y'all think? Should if you have to go medically uh route to get the dog artificially inseminated or natural? But I know with certain breeds, um, like smaller breeds, they get them artificially inseminated because it's just, I guess it's too time consuming or it's a struggle. I don't really know. I don't really know. I've just heard. But I've only heard with the Rotties of maybe twice of somebody getting their dog, using the AI version to, get their pups and litters and stuff like that. So, but us, thank God, so far we haven't had that problem. We've been able to do it all natural, so that's a good thing in our case. And I agree with you, Anthony. Yeah, I'd rather do the all natural, let them stay stuck 10, 15, 20 minutes, and hey, let them go chill for an hour or two or whatever the case may be. If they want to go at it again that day, go right ahead, buddy. You can do it. Or if you want to wait till the next day, we can do that too. So it's just really up to them, because like I say, if they were in nature, what can you do? I mean, they gonna do it. If it's time for it to happen, then it's gonna happen regardless. Um, but and they also, we talked about this I think week 4 last, about people getting their um their dogs fixed, whether you have a male or a female. That's another reason why I feel like you shouldn't get your dog fixed unless it's something medically um pertaining to that. If it'll help them medically, then by all means do what you got to do to save your dog's quality of life. But just to say, oh, I'm gonna get my dog fixed because I don't want to deal with a heat cycle, or I don't want no accidents, or she always breaking out the gate, and it's just my neighbor got this dog, and I don't want no accidents of mixing up and stuff like that. It's ways around that. um but to just go on to take away from the dog, I don't think you should. I don't That's just my personal opinion. Again, unless it's not something medically that you should go that route, just leave them alone. If you have two dogs, a male and a female, and they're not related, um, keep up. The main thing is, especially when you have these females, keep up with their heat cycles. They only have 2 a year, and every year is gonna be right around the same time each time they go into heat. So if you keep up with that, and you always and your male and female is always together, you can kind of time it right to separate them from having accidents. And plus, if you know about females, you can just look at that area and know that, hey, it's something finna go on, so I need to either move you or move him. Um and and then that male is gonna tell you too. Once he starts sniffing her butt and he don't do that on the regular, then there you go. But it's better safe than sorry, especially if you don't want any accidents. But like I always tell you guys, I say it every week, these dogs, regardless what you purchased them for in the very beginning, whether you just purchased them uh to be a family pet, or to add to your kennel or start your kennel back up, or whatever the case may be, you're investing in yourself, and that is the main thing. You're investing in yourself. And if you have a top quality dog that people love just walking up to you and you know giving you compliments on your dog and stuff like that, and you know what you got, you can always make money if it comes to that. So yeah, I always remember that, you guys. But y'all keep the questions coming. That was a good topic on the food part. But y'all keep them coming, keep them coming. I'm gonna go back to these the comments over here from the past videos, and see if I can answer you guys. One thing about it, we gonna definitely throw out that bone structure. That's our goal. That's our key factor. We love that big bonededness, and that's what we love producing. So you definitely gonna um get some big bones in that. Nobody actually broke the gate. It was just a metaphor. um, this video, that's his name is Beast. It was in the title. His name is Beast. That's his name. Um, Again, if you're I see a couple people asking if we have any pups for sale, stuff like that. If you're interested in getting in contact with us, uh to know about any pricing, or if we have any puppies on the ground or upcoming breedings and stuff like that, give us a call. Our information is, you will sleep. You see how you be playing possum? Don't be trying to cover your face. You was just sleep, little girl. Do I need to fix your pillow? Is that reason why you kind of woke up? I want to lay down. You don't want to sit up no more. Get them piggies out of the way. There you go. The binky in the mouth. There your binky go. There you go, sugar. Put them toes under there. It's a little chilly in here. I got the fan on. There you go. Made me forget what I was saying. Little monster. Um, Oh yeah. If you're interested in any upcoming breedings or anything like that of what we have, our contact information is down in the description box, as well as older videos and lives. You can definitely go check that out. All of our social media platforms are there as well. You can DM us or text us or call us directly. Either one will be fine. The people that you see on these videos and shorts and lives will be who you talk to, and we will answer those questions for you, um, and everything. So uh, that's how you can find out what we have, and everything. What's the matter with you? I think that's. Oh, excuse me. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Boy, I always say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But at the end of the day, you need your haters, because those are your big motivators. You know why? Because they're gonna motivate you to keep doing more and more, to keep pushing to do better and better and making your brand, making what you're doing even better. That's why I always say the sky's the limit. And hey, what's going on? Oh, the sky, we froze for a second. The sky's the limit, and we're only trying to elevate and keep going further and further and further. Um, so yeah, we love our haters. That's fine, but don't get it twisted. We know what we're doing over here. Um, if we didn't, we wouldn't have you guys, following us, giving being our biggest supporter in what we're doing. So we thank you and appreciate you for everything that you do. Um, so yeah. But I guess if nobody else has anything else to say or comment or ask or anything, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here for the night. Um, Miss Ma'am is woke. Obviously, I thought she was finna be sleep, but she play possum all the time. What's going on, Jay Luna Lee? Tell LJ I said hello, hello, and good night, probably, because I know he's probably in the bed already or getting ready to go. But yeah, you guys, we love y'all over here at Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. Oh, happy birthday, guy! Happy birthday, big man! You came in here late. I know you got. How are you feeling? First off, are you feeling a lot better than you were last week? Because I know last week you guys were a little sick. But happy birthday! You want to say happy birthday too? You don't know who I'm talking about, you stinky. You don't know who I'm talking about. You can say happy birthday too. Say happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Shinky. Good. But but yeah, you guys, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. But yeah, you guys, we again we gonna be here next week as well. Same time, same day. On Wednesday night we do our lives. So make sure if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, y'all get them together on what you want to ask and everything, and make sure you guys drop them down in the comment section of the live, and we can have a wonderful topic conversation on what you guys want to know. Do your research, stay motivated, stay determined, stay focused. Don't let anybody knock you off your pivot or tell you that you can't do something, because you can do it, you guys. Okay. But we love y'all. Have a safe, wonderful rest of the work week and everything. And we see y'all again next week. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, on Instagram at Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels, on TikTok at Big_Boss_Rockwallers. You can follow my husband on Facebook as well. And again, thank you for all the new people that were in here that did not drop a comment. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. Please come back and join the conversation. Watch our videos if you have not. All past and new videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on the all so you don't miss anything that we drop over here. And hey, we love y'all. Big Boss Rockwilder Kennels. Y'all stay prayed up, stay safe, stay out the way. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace and blessings, you guys. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. You're not looking at the camera. Say bye-bye. Good night, y'all.